Cancer placements, how do you do? This is a bonus reading for Cancer. With the bonus reading, you will not get an extended reading. Do check your recent Cancer reading. This is a bonus, okay? Cancer. Actually, there will be another reading for you either tomorrow or the day after, so stay tuned for that as well. Cancer. Oh, that was fast. Whoa, the Strength card wants to come out. There is someone here on your mind that you think a lot about. This is someone you dealt with before. This can also be someone that you are in a relationship with currently, but you have a lot of problems with them. You argue a lot. You don't agree on things. They stress you out. You want to make things better with this person, but it seems to be like mission impossible. There is constantly lies. There's like a lot of shady energy here. A lot of hidden motives, secrets, not telling the truth. There's a lot of responsibility on you. You feel like there is a lot of responsibility on you in this connection. Whether you are with this person or in type of separation or a break, it feels heavy on you. You feel like you're carrying the heavy load in this connection. Can you improve this connection? Cancer, can you improve this connection? Maybe. You have been very lenient with this person, very forgiving with this person. You have to kind of like give them an ultimatum. Show them that if they don't do what they say will do, there will be consequences. This person got used to getting away with things with you. And this is why they're taking advantage of your kindness, your sweetness, your niceness. And they keep repeating mistakes that you keep on forgiving. And that is why they think they can get away with it. The only way you can make this situation better, if you tell this person or show them that if they don't change, you no longer will tolerate it. If they do not fulfill your wishes or keep their promises, you will no longer put up with it. Keep the word that you say, meaning, if you have, for example, if you have given this person an ultimatum, but you don't keep your word. For example, you could say, if you don't do this, if you don't keep your promise, I will leave. And then they do it. But then you don't leave. So they don't respect you. You're not respecting your word. So they don't respect you. You have to show this person that you are going to do what you say. The reason why this person is not doing what they are saying is because you're doing the same, in a way. They're doing it negatively, you're doing it to keep the connection alive, or to keep the connection intact. But this person needs some tough loving. You either do what you say, or I'm out. I will not tolerate this behavior anymore. And this type of assertiveness is going to save your connection. Because this person will think about, oh, okay, I could lose Cancer because Cancer seems to be serious about this. Stop the forgiving. Be assertive with this person. If you want to solve this situation, if you want them to truly change and to take you seriously, because at this point, this person is not taking you seriously. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about Cancer? Show me your feelings towards Cancer. They feel like you ask a lot. They don't trust you for some reason. They think you have other people, whether you do or not. I see that this person lost their feelings for you, meaning that once upon a time they loved you not as before. They don't love you like you think, or they don't love you like they used to. I'm also getting that this person is used to you. You know when you have something that you don't use anymore, but then, you don't want to throw it away because you're used to it. It's kind of like you want to keep the item because it has some type of memory attached to it and you don't want to let go of it. It feels like that. This person is not really with you. They don't see you as someone that they can be with. They do feel like there is a chance of making things better with you. But it seems like, I don't know, like I'm getting a little bit of a delusional personality here. Meaning they might think that you are the problem, but you see them as the problem. So who is the problem? If you or them has Libra in your chart, that person is the problem. So whether it's you or them, I see that one of you has Libra in their chart. Whoever that person is the person that is unreliable to keep the connection intact. What should Cancer do about this connection? See more assertive energy. It's like you have to have your defenses up with this person. You can't really be vulnerable and forgiving and naive and, all these things that we give when we feel safe. You cannot give this person this energy when you're not feeling safe with them, because you continue to give this person a leeway where they abuse it, but you continue to enable it. An abuser gets worse and worse with time because they see that they can get away with it. And if you want to fix this person, it's not by forgiving them, it's by setting serious, assertive, grounding boundaries with them. If you forgive someone out of your good heart and you are a good person, sometimes it makes the problem worse. So you have to kind of, prevent yourself from forgiving this person so that you can help them. Okay, sometimes it's like doing the right thing is not always the good thing. Being assertive and kind of harsh helps sometimes. You have to see what works and what doesn't. And if you say, no, I'm a good person, I could never, be harsh or make them or ignore them or set boundaries with them that could make them stressed out. No. That sometimes creates more problems. Sometimes you have to be harsh in order to help this person or in order to help a person. If you enable their behavior or encourage their behavior by being kind and nice to them, they will just continue on doing whatever that you don't want them to do. Now, you can never change a person. You can only help them see what they're doing is hurting you, or what they're doing is kind of affecting you, and then set boundaries. And then they will have to decide what they will do with that. If they decide to change, great for the connection. If they don't decide to change, then give them time, give them space. Give them a break for them to wander the land and find someone to tolerate their bullshit. It should not be your problem, because your self-respect, self-worth, your happiness, your well-being, your self-love comes first. If you do not have these things, no other person will give you those things. If you don't have the basics, or if you don't have the basic needs for you to have as a person, self-love, self-care, well-being, self-respect, self-value, self-worth, if you don't have these basic things as a person, you will not find another person that gives you those things. You will only attract people that mirror that energy to you. And if you have met someone that lacks these things, but out of your good heart you want to be there for them in order to help them, at some point they will take advantage of your goodness and abuse it, and the goodness will turn to something bitter for the connection. You are not helping them by being nice. These types of people, you need to show them, challenge them, in order for them to create or to discover self-love, self-care, keeping their promises. All these things come from self-respect, self-value, self-worth. You know what I mean? If a person doesn't keep their promises, it indicates that they lack self-respect. So in order to help this connection, you have to put your feelings on the side and see it from a logical perspective. Right, what do I have to do in order to help this person? If they don't want to help themselves, you have no right to force helping them. You're not forcing anything. You're trying to guide them. And if they refuse the guidance, don't try to force it, because that also will make it worse. So it's the gauge and disengage, gauge and ungauge. When you're dealing with a person you care about but they're not in a good place, you have to put your feelings aside, because you are not the person that is affected. Not really. If you want to help a person, you have to put your ego, your feelings on the side in order to help them. If you get offended by their behavior, you become part of the problem. And I know it's hard, when you love someone, but you have to think like that. Otherwise, the problem will just grow bigger and bigger, and it will get out of hand. And you will be sucked in it. Boundaries. In order for you to have this stable, grounded connection with this person, you will have to create boundaries. The ground needs to level. That is the only way you can build something on top. Imagine building a house on a moving sand, or trying to build a house on an unstable ground. And you don't level the ground, you don't even build something like a foundation in order to build the house. You just build the house tilted like that. And it might hold for a few months, but it will end up crashing. Connections are like that too. If it's not on a balanced, leveled ground, it's going to crash. Okay. Let's see if there's another message for you, Cancer. I see your luck increasing financially. For some of you, this will be a better financial phase. For some of you, it can be a promotion, a better job, changing jobs. Some of you are starting a business that has potential to grow. But your luck is at a good phase. Does that make sense? Or your luck is going to get better. So if you have any money worries, or worried about what your next step is going to be, especially if you are changing jobs and you're not sure if that is the right move for you, luck is on your side. It will be a good move. It will be a good step forward. Whatever step you take in regards to your career, to your money moves, luck will be on your side. This could be also a good time to, I don't know, buy a ticket, or buy a ticket in lottery, or play those games. I personally don't, but sometimes if you feel cold to buy a ticket, do it. Okay, because luck is on your side in this phase. I mean, you could win the jackpot. The death is like total transformation in your money area. Total transformation in your money area. This will help you pay debt. You will have more than enough to enjoy the finer things in life. So you might purchase something that you've been wanting to purchase for a while, but it wasn't within your budget. Some of you could go traveling. Some of you could buy a new car. Yeah, look at that. I'm hearing bucket list. Some of you could go traveling to a place that you wanted to go to for a while. If you have things that you wanted to buy but you couldn't afford, I see you buying them. Financially, it looks really promising for you, Cancer. Is this the effect of Pluto going into Aquarius? I think the cardinal signs are mostly affected by them, right? And you are a cardinal, right? Yeah, you are a cardinal sign. So Libras, Aries, Cancerians, and who else? Capricorns, yes. Yeah. I mean, this explains the good luck. It's almost like karmic and heavy energy is being lifted off you. So if you have any problems, money worries, that will be lifted. And it could be for 20 years because the Pluto in Aquarius is moving, or is going to be in Aquarius for 20 years or so. There is like a phase from September to November, you know, keep an eye on that, where you feel like things are kind of like going stagnant again. But it's I mean, it's a few months. You can tolerate it. You've been tolerating karmic cycles for the last 20 years, so you should be fine with a couple of months of discomfort, okay? I really see you in a good energy. As an individual, Cancer, you have really good energy, like luck is on your side. Abundance is on your side. The love aspect, and when it comes to other people, remember, you cannot control other people's lives. All you can do is help guide them towards the light. If they decide to come with you, great. Let's celebrate them. If they don't decide to come with you, allow yourself to let go of these people. Because you can't fix every person that you feel warm to. Allow people to be who they are and believe them when they show you who they are. Don't try to sugarcoat it with your feelings. Remove the feelings so you can see the true colors instead of the colored or rose-colored glasses that you put on. Because let me tell you, like when we love people, I mean, you see people say, you know, they see their ex and they're like, I wonder what I saw in that person. Oh my God. Like they're not even attractive. But when they were with them, it's like, oh my God, I can't live without them. Right? It's the sugar coating of the love that we have for them. So remember, for the most part, your love for this person is because you decided to love them. Your love on them is what makes you want to love them. You remove that love, and what do you have? Someone that is unreliable, someone that doesn't keep their promises, and so on. So try to be logical when it comes to your love life and when it comes to your dealings with other people. When it comes to your own life, I see a lot of progress here. So embrace it. I see a lot of movement in your energy. So it's good. It's really good energy here. And it's going to change your life, like possibly upside down. You could be like upgrading so much that you become unrecognizable. And it's in the money aspect. I feel like you will truly upgrade financially. You will make a lot of friends as well. I see people kind of like wanting to get to know you, and it's because you will have this brightness. Because it's like, you know, when people are lucky, other people kind of like are attracted to those. Because of that luck energy, you will naturally attract people that want to be on your side. I used to work in retail, and we had like those tickets for, lottery stuff. And there is a person that every time he buys from me, he wins something. So I'm like his lucky charm. Whenever he wants to buy a ticket, he will wait for me to finish with other customers, and if I'm not working, he will ask when I'm working, because he wants to buy from me. Like I am the one that is pulling the ticket from him, taking his payment, and giving him the ticket, because every time I give him a ticket, he wins. So he associated me with his luck. He kind of like thinks of me as the lucky charm. And he tells me about it. It was cute. I remember he won, he doesn't win like big, but he wins like in hundreds every time. Okay. The biggest win was, I think, around 500 or more. And he bought me a perfume to show gratitude, because I told him that I was going to quit that job. Okay, I never stick to any job for more than 6 months. So I told him I'm going to quit my job soon. And he was like, next time I saw him before I left, he bought me a perfume. He was like, for all the times I won, you know, I wanted to give you something. And it was a really nice perfume, like an expensive one. So you will have a lot of people wanting to spend time with you because they will feel lucky around you. You will radiate that luck energy, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, that speaks for itself. Fortune is a key word here. I hope you enjoyed your bonus, Cancer. I wish you all the best, and we'll see you soon.